Hola clase. Today we're going to take notes, apuntes. Escribe el número, escribe la fecha, escribe el título. Los verbos ir, dar, and estar. So these three verbs right here. We're going to talk about these three verbs right here. Okay? Remember last video, I went over the AR ending verbs? Well, we do have estar and estar here. They end in AR, right? But these verbs are not regular. These verbs are irregular. So that means that they're going to have a different conjugation form than the one I told you. That means that those endings I told you to drop the AR and add those endings, well, it's not going to work in here for the most part, okay? So you'll see why. These verbs are irregular. All right? They have different form. They have a different form with ya. Okay. First person, singular, it's going to have a different form. So it's going to have a different, unique conjugation that you need to learn. Okay, so all of the other forms, all of the other forms are the same as those of a regular AR verb. Okay, so here is something we need to go over. Okay, so let's go over the conjugation. Okay, so we have the verb ir, right? Ir. Ir means to go. Well, to go, ir in the yo form, it's not going to be, remember we added O? Well, to begin with, there's no AR to drop, right? So, it's going to be voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. So, here is plural, right? And here is singular, right? Okay. See, there's no accent marks in here. So, see, first person, very different. See the other? Va, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. It's the same, with the exception that there's no accent mark in vosotros, right? Okay, then we have that. Well, if we were to drop the AR in that, let me give you an example. If I want to say, I go to school, you say, yo voy a la escuela. Okay? If you want to say, he goes to school, you say, él va a la escuela. Okay? Depending who's doing the action, right? Either yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes, then that's the form of the verb you're going to use. Okay, that means to give. Well, if we were to drop the AR, like I told you in the last video, and add in O, it will be do. But that's not what happens in here. So you say doy, das, da, damos, dais, dan. You see that? No accent marked. And the first person, yo form, It's irregular, right? So let's see. I want to say the teacher gives a lot of homework. La profesora da mucha tarea. Okay, the teacher gives a lot of homework. I give the test to the teacher. Yo doy el examen a el profesor. I give the test to the teacher. Okay? Okay. Soon, we're going to learn, there's something here that it's not right. So it's al profesor. Next video, you're going to learn why. Okay? Yo doy el examen al profesor. Okay. Lastly, we have estar. What does estar mean? Estar means to be. Wait, you learned that to be is said, right? Well, also estar means to be. When are you going to use estar? You use estar to tell how you feel. Okay? Like feeling, how you're feeling today. You use estar to tell location. Like, where are you at? Okay? Alright, and there's more, okay? There's more to it. Condition, you're going to learn a lot. But for right now, this is all you need to know. So, you're going to use estar to say how you're feeling and location. You're going to use the verb ser for description, okay? Description. Ser is for description, estar is for feelings and location. What is the conjugation of estar? Estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. Well, notice here, there is a change in the first person, but there's also accent marks. Okay, that's something you need to learn. Well, let me give you a few examples, as in to say feeling. When you ask someone, ¿Cómo estás? Okay, you use ¿Cómo estás? And then you say, Yo estoy bien. How are you? I am doing well. I am doing well. You hear that I am in English? Well, in Spanish, the verb to be has two different ways, two different verbs, ser and estar. And usually it has to do with you use it to respond with how you're feeling. Yo estoy bien, yo estoy mal, yo estoy cansado, yo estoy alegre. Okay? To tell location. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde estás? Where are you at? Okay? Yo estoy en la escuela. I am at school. Yo estoy en la escuela. Okay? But let's say you want to say that they are at school. You say ellos están en la escuela. You see that? Depending who you're talking about, that's the form that you choose. They are at school. Okay? Okay. This is very important to remember. So make sure these are forms that you're going to learn. If you see that, E doesn't look nothing like the conjugation, right? It's irregular in different ways. This is a conjugation you have to memorize. Dot, it's different in the first person. Okay, and estar, you see that? Estar is very different in the first person, and it also has accent marks, okay? So make sure you learn those conjugations, okay, chicos?